YouTube Gamer.
Welcome YouTube peeps, Marvin here on Alaskan Road Truckers. I'm going to give you a little bit of information. Let's switch to the main screen. Little bit of tips and tricks this YouTube going to be. So let's switch to the main screen. So at the moment you can't see there, just underneath the webcam on the tripod webcam, I've got 72 hours and 22 minutes. That is a long bloody time. So let's jump into the game and see where I am. I think, if memory serves, I'm picking up some piping at a place. When we jump into the game, I'll show you what I've been up to. Got a big shout out to Graphite GB. He is the person. I'm not going to give credit where credit's due. I didn't find this out. It was Graphite that found it out. So first off, I'm on a job, so I need to get out of here. But we will do that further down the road. Let me put my lights on. I've noticed that my battery lights go. I'm changing my batteries all the time. My batteries go down to 53%, and then I don't know whether it is mechanic in the game to do that. Then we need we need an alternator to charge the battery up, because I've changed my batteries now about 4 times in the game, and you really, I mean, unless you had a dodgy battery, I don't think you would do that, would you? So I would then take it back to the garage, and if I could, I would have it up on the ramps, because we can put the truck on the ramps now, and we can have a look at it. Now, I've recently opened up Wrench Ninja, which will help me when I do go back to the garage. Let me just show you what I've been doing. So if I go to truck, I've opened up Wrench Ninja, which allows me to do suspension and diagnostics on the truck. Now, there is one here, and I think I've already answered my question. I did say this a long time ago. Developers, if you do watch this YouTube back, please take note of this. I've said what we need in our workshop is a skill, another skill down here, whereas we can get a battery charger. And then we can take the battery off, put it down or put it on the bench and have a look what the charge is. If it's a dodgy battery, have one in the shop that's fully charged, and then put that back on the truck. That would be awesome. That would be so awesome. Let me get into first person. I only do third person when I'm actually trying to maneuver around. I try to do really everything from the cab and keep my eye on everything around me. Not got the head tracker. I'm hoping that's going to come. I have a Tobii eye tracker and head tracker, and it would be so brilliant if we could have that. I do know that there is a way of fooling the game that you're moving the mouse with a camcorder plug. It's not camcorder. It's a camera plug-in with, is it face rig? And don't quote me on that. I think it's either face rig or face something or other. And then you basically, when you're moving your head, you're fooling the camera that you are moving the mouse. That's all fine and dandy. I have seen it, and it is a bit jerky. I would prefer to go into the settings when we do get, if we do get the head tracker, eye tracker, to just all the settings for the YAR and all the rest of it and whatnot, and actually make it so it's smooth, like in the other trucking game, which I'm not even going to compare. You know me, guys, I don't compare other trucking games to this, because this, as I said in the past, and I'll say again, is a completely whole new ball game. I like the mechanics, I like the physics, and I just like the feel of the game. It is so, I wouldn't say it's realistic, but I've just had, is it third winter? I've just had the third winter. Yeah, I'm into summer 3. So when we first started this, we started in the spring, then we went up into summer, and then we went into fall, and then we went into winter. If you imagine that, I've done that cycle 3 times now. Sorry, 2 times now. I'm on the 3rd cycle now. And I tell you, this game will test you. It will test you. Yes, everything's not working correctly, but I can actually see this game going from strength to strength. If Green Man Gaming supports these people, and we've got a Green Man Gaming logo and thing when the game starts up, if they support them and give them all the support, I can see this game is going to be really, really cool, especially with the expansions that are coming. It's going to be really, really a challenging game, because when this new expansion comes, they have said, and this is hearsay, actually no, it's not hearsay. What are you talking about, Marvin? If you have a look on the loading screen, when we come in, and it shows you all your safe games, your playthroughs, in the top right hand corner, it says they are working on a DLC with a challenge of physics and challenge of everything. So we know it's coming. It's supposed to be coming, and it's supposed to be dropping in December sometime. And I'm up for the challenge. It's been a long road. It's been a long road, but we've adapted and overcome with this game. We really have. They've done a lot of fixes. They've done a lot of balancing in the game, and I just love it. I like this game. I mean, you can see how much I love it. I played 72 hours and 22 minutes of the bloody game, and that is not just streaming and doing YouTubes. That is, you know, other than doing that, I've been doing it. I've been trying to grind up and trying. This is my quandary here, and I'll tell you my quandary. We're getting to what I found out about Graphite GB. I'm a quandary of getting this one, or actually going straight for that one, or go straight down and get the truck. I think what I'll do to get this one going, I'm going to need to do better hauling. So I think what I should do is either go for the H license or the D license. And then, I mean, look at how much money I've got. I've got 275 grand. This one costs 45 grand, and this one's 150 grand. So I'll be able to afford it. It's not as if I'm going to be strapped for cash, because that's going to be, I'm going to have quite a few in the bank. So when I can find a parking area, I'll show you. Or we might do it let's do it when we get to the other end, guys. Shall we? Let's do it when we get to the other end, because I'm excited about it, to bring the information to you, of which it's Graphite GB. There will be a thing above my head with his name. Graphite GB. He told me about this, because I was streaming and I did a YouTube, and I did say in the YouTube, if anyone knows about this, I'm not going to do a spoiler yet. If anybody knows about this, drop it in the comments. And he did. He did. And I really do appreciate that, Graphite GB. So let's get further down the road. We got 8 hours. There might be a little bit of editing on this part. I'm not going to do 8 hours straight and waffle all the way through. So we might do a little bit of editing on this part. We might do. Well, I'm back just to give you a little bit of information. I've got not off-road tyres. We're on an off-road track here where there's been a roadworks. The other day, I was wondering what the heck was going on, and because I was a little bit speed freak, because it does say we can do 55, I went around a little sharp corner, and my truck skid like I was on marbles. It skid across the road, and it ended up in a ditch. So be prepared for that physic as well, guys, because you will be caught out like Marvin did. So anyway, let's get down further down the road, and I'll be back. Well, welcome back, everybody. A little bit of a weave and deave. I did get a fine because somebody went into the back of me, and we got these people here. They're stopping having a chin wag. Stupid AI. Probably he's lost directions and he don't know where he's going. Anyway, they went in the back of me and I got 152 fine. That's fine. We got around about 16 miles, 16.5 miles to go, 16.8, sorry. Yeah. Watch out. I'm going to tell you now, the police are, cars are not manned. They have got their lights on. And if you are speeding in a 25 in a built-up area, you will get a fine. I got one the other day, 750 grand. So be prepared. As I said, this little area here is like marbles. I went round a sharp corner, like I said in the way back, and it was like I had no control over the steering, and it just jackknifed, and I went straight in the ditch. Cost me $900 to get me out of the ditch. When you do actually put yourself back on the road, I don't know whether it's me, but when I do that, I'm facing the opposite way. And what is the deal with that? Then I've got to turn round, and I would have thought they would have pulled me out. You know, the actual roadside assist would have pulled me out, and I would at least be facing in the direction I was going. But it's one of those things, it tests you to turn your truck around. So, you know, get over yourself if you're complaining about it. I'm just bringing it to your attention because this is what's happened to me. As I said previously in other YouTubes, I'm not complaining about this. I'm not bitching at all. I'm just pointing it out. I can make the money back, you know, in a couple of trips. Do you know what I'm saying? We've got 100% no loss on this trailer. We will be reversing it in, guys. So if we come into a built-up area and we see the police, it's going to be great because that's going to play right into what I'm trying to tell you about the police in built-up areas. We are coming into a built... And again, this has happened to me as well. I might have gone past my point. Oh, no, I haven't. It's back there. So, we have overshot our drop-off. So this is another thing that I really would like to be fixed, developers as well. I've now got to find... I've got someone behind me. Yeah, I have. I've got to find somewhere to turn around. And... it sometimes can get a little bit. Let's go in here and let's get some fuel then. We've got plenty of time. We've got 4 hours to deliver this. So let's get some jungle juice. Alright, we won't get no jungle juice. Did I overshoot it? I'm in that one. Right, let me back up a bit. There we go. Let's get some jungle juice and then we can do a UE and then go back. So apply the handbrake, turn the engine off. Now, I am keeping my headlights off during the day. I'd like to be able to put my side lights on, but we've only got main beam. I hope they bring it to the game. But during the day, when I don't need my lights, I'm turning them off because I'm saving my battery because the alternator's not working evidently. I need some food anyway, so we've got plenty of time to do the drop, guys. We've got plenty of time. Now, I did do this before, and I took the nozzle out of the pump, and I forgot to do this, what I'm doing now, and it let me do it. I think with the last update, you can't do that. You've got to designate how much fuel you're going to put in. We're going to put about 512, and then we're going to do it. At the moment, there's no overflow. I think we got that trigger on, and when the nozzle, if the fuel does come up, there is a cut off. So let's see whether it cuts off. There you go, it's cut off because that's the amount of fuel we're going to put in. Okay, so let's put that back in there. It's a bit noisy, I'm ever so sorry, guys. So that's got me 512. Let's go in and see Happy. How are you doing? He's always happy, this bloke. Have you got any hot dogs? Oh, you've got hot pizzas here. I might take a hot pizza from you. We've got that there. We've got coolant and we've got oil. So it does go down on how much oil and whatnots you've got in there. Should we have a coffee? I'm just going to grab a coffee. Is that all right? He's very talkative. He is. So let's get a double-double, because that's the highest percentage we can get. And we'll have that on the go. Thank you so much. You need a stool, man. You need socks on as well. So, yeah. Oh, well, hang on a minute. I can't get any, but have you got any batteries? Oh, he has got batteries. Windscreen wipe. I haven't got enough room. I could drink that coffee, though, couldn't I? Should we grab a battery, guys? Yeah, I'm going to grab a battery. Right, let's grab a battery. Cheers, mate. I'm just going to slurp it here, and then you can watch me on the CCTV up there, because it says, warning, there's CCTV in operations in this premises. Right, let me get back into the truck. I actually was looking for whether there was going to be any police in the built-up area. So let's do a Yui. Let me have a look. I don't think there's anything coming, but you never know with these. We never know with these AI. They are a bit of an SOB sometimes. I've got to overshot this turn-in because I've got a fluffy butt. I haven't got a big butt. I've got a fluffy butt. We don't say big anymore. We say fluffy. Puffed out. That's good, isn't it? Puffed out. Right, let's continue down here. A bit of editing to do, but that's okay. I overshot by a wide bit, and I overshot by 22 miles. What the freaking deal is that then? I was waffling. I'm going to blame it on the sat-nav. That's one thing I'd really like them to sort out. From time to time, you will have to keep on refreshing this satellite navigation, because all the dots go and you go, where am I? What's the deal here? What is the deal? So I normally, if I've got a big trip, if it's anything like, I don't know, 17 hours or 23 hours, I refresh it around about 6 times. If I'm stopping at a garage to pick up fuel or food, I'll refresh it again. Oh, we are stopping here. So they want piping for this place. Oh, that's all right, because we're facing the wrong way. Oh, boy. We're facing the wrong way. Well, this gives us a chance to do a bit of truck maneuver. So where do they want it? We could do the drop-off there. Where else do they want it? Do they want it in there? Can we do it? Let me go out and have a little deco of where they want it. So we could reverse it in there, which I think might be a good shout. Let's reverse it in there then, guys. And then I'll show you what Graphite GB has showed me. Or I actually asked, and he put it in the description on another YouTube. If you do want to see other YouTubes, check out my YouTubes on Alaskan Road Truckers. because if I say so myself, I think I've done quite a varied, helpful. Don't you dare go in me. Big truck. I need a man out there with a waving everybody down, because that's what happens, isn't it? They normally go like that with a fluorescent jacket on and saying, this truck's moving in there, slow down, you know, and whatnots and stuff. Oh, we've overshot that. Can we correct that? Well, we might be able to correct it, guys. Hang on, let me just move that over there. I don't really want to hit that other side. Now, because I'm one-eyed, I would do this from the cab. That is not going to give me 5 stars, is it? Is it going to give me 5 stars? No, it's only going to... Oh, it is. I'm having that then. Yeah, because I've only got one eye in real life. I had a severe detached retina. I had 2 cataracts removed. And there was a 50-50 chance when they found out that I had cataracts that I could lose my sight. Well, when I got the detached retina, this eye here, I've only got 10%. And if you imagine a camera, and when a camera takes a picture, the aperture moves open and then it shuts. My eye, the aperture is completely open. So I get around about 95% of pure light. This is the reason why I wear these glasses. They're not for me to look good on the stream. They're there because I get glare back from everything that's going on. So I thought I'd just point that out. You didn't need to know that, but I just thought I'd point that out. So this, as I say, that's the reason why I don't do reversing from the cab, because my peripheral vision is a bit McGee. It is. I'm going to clean that up where it is a lot to be desired. And lining up that little bubble in that little thing there, I get it all wrong anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So I mean, if you weren't allowed to do it, it wouldn't be in the game. That's what I always say. It's not a cheat. It's not a cheat. So where's the dude? Oh, he's over here. So we did that 3 hours. Oh, green cross code. Look right and look left. We did that 3 hours and 52 under. We did do a bit. Well, we kept to the speed of the road. We did do 25s and we did do 15s. You didn't see it because I cut it out. Yeah, and this is what we got to do. Hello, you're a buff dick geezer, aren't you? Not that I'm going to swing that way, but look at that. Look, are you not cold, mate? Are you not cold? I'll be bloody cold with that. So, we got no damage on the cargo, which is good. We haven't got the seasonal bonus because we're out of winter. And normally fine when we get into the S in spring, yeah. After that, we don't get a seasonal bonus. Our parking is 600. The XP could have been a little bit better. I reckon if you do a good parking, I reckon you should get at least 5% on the experience, because we did a good job. So with all that taken into factor, the payment was 3,761. We got a bonus and we got 4,361. Well, that's better than a smack in the face with a wet fish. Right, let me... Oh, it's across the road, Marvin, you twit. You dipstick.
You dipstick.
It's across the road. It's across the road. Right, let me get in here because we're going to put the... I'm going to put the hot pizza in the cabinet behind me because we don't need that yet. We will have a sleep mind. So hang on, do you know what? I'm going to put that in there and I'm going to keep the hot pizza. The hot pizza's going to last 10 hours and 57 minutes. Well, okay. Right, this is what I want to show you. Now, have you strapped your ears on? Okay. I did a YouTube, which will be above me at the end of the stream. I did a YouTube and I said about getting rid and deleting this jacket. Because this jacket, I was absolutely getting freezing cold when the winter came around. And I noticed it's 0%. And I said, I can't delete it. What the heck is the crack with that? I can't delete it. Let me put the battery there. I can't delete it. So, Graphite
Thank
GB.
you,
did a comment on the YouTube, and he said, Marvin, if you put that in your jacket, in your inventory, he said, come out, go out. There's actually no skips here of sort. Where's this a skip? I'd like there to be a skip or a recycling area. You know, like those ones that you see, and it says you can put all your trainers and all of your unwanted clothes in this bin, and then from time to time they come along and they shred it and make some stuff out of it, or they give it to third world countries and stuff like that. There's not one of these. I hope that they will put one in, because there's not one here. But I'm not going to be a litterbug. I'm going to show you what Graphite told me. Look, someone's left a cabinet here. Oh, there is a bin there. Can we leave it here then? Will they consider fly tipping, do you think? Right, I'm gonna put it down here because someone might see that it is a thing. So anyway, me and the waffling. If you go like that, if you select the jacket and if you push T, that is trash. So if I come out now, it's there on the floor. That is how you can get rid of it. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep that. So anyway, there is a bit more information for you guys. Before we leave, I'm going to do the... I'm going to get the experience. We're going to check... I haven't got the one to check the plugs yet. I haven't got one to check the engine, but let's check the coolant. Let's just top the coolant up. I don't really fill the coolant like the oil. I don't fill it to the top. And then I only fill it to the minimum here. Oh, sorry, the maximum. This is minimum, that's maximum. If you do fill it up here, your truck will rev and it won't go so fast. So there you go. So anyway, if you like the information that I've given you, consider subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment. Tell me whether this information was good for you. And most of all, if you want to see any more content, give me a smack that bell, please. Smack that bell, and I'll try and do anything that anybody wants who's playing this game. And if I can find out the information, it's for you. So take care. Happy Saturday.
YouTube Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe. And please hit that bell.